Hey, good afternoon, my beautiful estate agents. Now, if you want to be seen literally everywhere around your town, village, city, country, whatever, stay tuned to me. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can run simple little ads like what you're seeing at the top of this screen right here on the Daily Telegraph. Also on Zoopla, if you're in the UK, you've got this ad here, which is basically showing up. This is a Google ad here, along here. So Marella Cruises, okay, and then you've also got on Rightmove as well. So Rightmove allowed businesses on the Google Display Network to run ads. Now this one here, SEMrush, as some of you may know, that's what we use as a bit of a research tool. So obviously Rightmove, Zoopla, most websites now have this ability to basically run ads on, and it's called the Google Display Network. Now it's a network of over 2 million websites. So I'm going to share with you now from a real high level the steps on how to create it now. So we're going to go into Google Ads, but the targeting is phenomenal, guys and girls. You can get in front of people who show a digital interest in selling or buying a house, okay? And the great thing is, if they don't click on your ad, you don't pay anything. You pay 0 pence. I don't know why I'm doing that. 0 pence or 0 cents or whatever you are. So it's great brand exposure, okay? And you can target down on postcode or zip code. So you haven't got to do big, huge areas to get a great result from this. I mean, we've got clients that that use this, and we get like hundreds of views, hundreds of impressions a day. Just building, I mean, imagine it being canvassing just digitally, and we only pay if someone clicks on our website, and then when they click on our ad, they come to a specific page to whatever we wanted to drive them to, whether it's a case study of a local house that we sold, like a 2020, like a local sold in your road type of thing. And this is how we're going to do it. So I'm in Google Ads, as you can see right here now, and obviously it's set as a default as all countries, which is a big mistake. Okay, Google will take the money off you if you allow it to do this. So you need to follow these steps, boys and girls. Now, I'm not going to go through websites. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to basically disclose conversion tracking and things like that. That all needs to be done. And also, as well, as I always bang on about, knowing the Google math. How much are you willing to spend to get an exchange of contract? How much do you get net of all your fees? What's that figure? And then we reverse engineer that. Typically, for a one branch operation here, we run these types of ads for like a £5 a day budget, not a big budget at all. Okay, so but it has taken over the spending £4,000, £400-500, £250 on canvassing, but we still try and do that as well. But in this, we can literally be seen everywhere. And obviously, if you want to build a personal brand, you can have your face everywhere with the company logo and all that sort of stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to basically go, we're going to enter a location. So I'm going to set up, I don't know, Cirencester. Now, my computer runs a bit slow, so you'll have to forgive me, but this is basically setting up the locations. So, I don't know whether I spelled that right. Yeah, Siren. Yeah, Cirencester. We're going to target the city. I think I don't know whether it's a city or a town. Has it got a cathedral? I don't know. Let's call it a town. Oh, it's a city. Okay. Well, that's what it's telling me here anyway. And we're going to basically just target people who are in the blue. In this case, okay. You can go down as you can go radius targeting as well. So, apologies for my screen speed. I think my laptop's relatively young laptop. I'm a Mac person myself. This is a PC, so no offense. So my sister-in-law lives in Siddington. We're looking for a house in this area at the moment, but we're looking to obviously, in this imaginary estate agent, we're going to basically run ads just in this area here. So apologies for those who can hear my daughter in the background. I've told her to be quiet, but kids don't listen. It's like their parents. So we're going to basically skip forward. This is relatively simple. Obviously, it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm explaining it. You can set up language targeting as well. So if you've got clients that speak different language, you can basically go on device. So if they speak French, Italian, Portuguese, Brazilian, whatever. this is where we set up our daily budget. So we go, right, Google, only, let's just respectively say £5 a day. Okay. And initially, Google's trying to get us into automation, guys and girls, but we can't. We're going to have to go for conversions. Google's obviously taken away the ability to go for just clicks, but obviously the intent of a click is to get someone to put their name and email address in, which is really important to where we decide where we're going to drive people to, i.e. drive people to, not literally, but clicks. What are we going to send people? Where we're going to drive people to is a metaphor for where we're going to send the traffic once they click on that ad, and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to leave this all here at the moment. It's very important that we initially, on a very cold campaign, we set it manually, and we want to set a maximum cost per click as well. So, but that's slowing things down right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go click here. Now, obviously, some people will have different views on this, and obviously, I'm keeping it short and sweet because the hard work behind Google Ads, guys and girls, isn't setting it up. The real hard work and where we earn our money is in the optimizing afterwards. So once a campaign is up and running, throw it against the wall, see what sticks, or what happens when it doesn't go where you want it to go. So then, obviously, the agency skills and the real Google people will come in and basically make sure that it's always hitting the back of the net, so to speak. Here is where we can add targeting. So we can basically go after people who show a digital interest in selling a home. So we're not showing up for, ages 25 or less. And we want to go for 35 plus. We can go after homeowners only in a certain geographical area. So that's what we do. And then we basically do all the targeting there. We can go after people that have recently been to your website. Okay, so remarketing, as you've often heard, sort of following people around the internet. Which is pretty cool. And again, you only pay if someone clicks on your ads. This is the juicy bit, boys and girls. This is where we're going to basically choose. Again, we're going to have to obviously have a website. Okay, we're going to have a landing page. A landing page is separate to a website. A landing page in Google or WebTalk is basically a page that's got no navigation. It's got all the features, all the benefits up front. It's got a big fat call to action on it, whether it's a phone call or submit a lead inquiry, give us your name, details, and that sort of thing, and then we'll get in touch with you. Or we like to drive people to, especially when we're doing a 2020 campaign, so to speak, we drive people to a recent case study. So we've just sold number 16, Acacia Avenue. This is the story of the home. This is the story of the family that we've helped, how we got them extra money, or how we helped them sell on the 5th time lucky. We was the 4th agent and all that sort of stuff. We managed to sell it through, all sorts of issues. We document that. We send them to that page just to build that know, like, and trust. Okay, so this is where the creative side of it comes in. So what we do is we just basically fill out this information. Obviously, then the great thing about this, guys and girls, is it gets you to fill it out. So you just upload images, you give it your business name, you give it the website that you want to drive people to. Again, or you'll need all your Facebook pixels and your Google tracking and everything else, so your conversion setting all in place. Now, if you're enjoying this content, this is obviously going to be on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Okay, so every time I come with valuable content like this, all to help your agency grow, get you from where you are now. How many valuations do you need? How many valuations do you need to get an instruction? All that sort of thing. We can help you sort of get, and not be beating around the bush. We can get you in front of people when they're actually looking. So, and they might not have actually, one of the key targeting features that works really well here, guys and girls, is we can get our ads or these ads in front of people who have been to your local competition. How cool is that? I'm not going to tell you right now how we do that, but again, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Anyway, let's crack on. So this is where we do the headlines. So we do the headlines. We put as many headlines as you possibly can. And then what basically happens is Google will then show your ad of how it would look. So it gives you like a bit of a demo, which is pretty cool. Again, this video will go on for 20 minutes if you do that, but that's how you do it. You literally upload it. There's no, you can, like, landscape and portrait works really well. Obviously, these are going to be done what they call dynamic, so they'll change depending on the device that the consumer is using. So it's pretty cool. And then we give it a headline. So what's the headline? What's the hook? Okay, so 2020 sale prices in Cirencester. What's the latest? House prices in Cirencester. How to get the best price for your home. Case studies showing people how good you are as an estate agent. So we just fill these, paint by numbers, really, boys and girls. It's not that hard. You can give it some calls to action as well. You can almost make it branded. So you got to have you can do the colours of your brand if you want to get really detailed in terms of that. But initially, from an agency's point of view, from a Google ad agency specifically for estate agents, we just want results. We don't care really what the image looks like as long as it gets us a result. Now, we want it to look nice. It's not going to look naff any way, shape or form. But what I often find one of the biggest mistakes that agents make is that they too much into the detail. We put it up on the internet, it doesn't work. So we've already gone and spent £500, £300 on getting some really creative, nice looking designs that don't work. Whereas a simple picture of a sold board, a selfie outside, outside a house, get my camera out, little snap sold board out behind you, snap, that, the realness of it works really, really well. So that's essentially how we create ads, and then we save it. And then obviously I haven't created any ads yet, so obviously it's going to tell me I can't run. So, and then we give it 14 days, and then we look at the results. Okay, again, the value where someone like ourselves comes involved is that then we go, right, if it didn't work, we just carry on. A lot of people just go, forget it. It's not worked. Google Ads is rubbish and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, Google Ads hasn't become a $150 billion a year business versus Facebook $60 billion a year business. It's huge business in comparison to. So I think those are the figures anyway. But I think it was 210 billion actually. $210 billion versus 60 billion in revenue, ad revenue. So they are, they haven't got there by being, naff, and you can run it on a really low budget. So, and that's what we do. We like to be cautious and see how it goes. But if you've got any questions, then, I haven't created the ad specifically because everyone goes, what's the ads look like? Doesn't matter what the ads do have about, 15 to 20% impact, i.e. the images, the text, that's all very important. But it's what happens when it's up. How do you read the data? How do you know whether it's working or not? Not the fact that how many leads you've had, but you might not be getting the right quality leads and that sort of stuff. So it goes on. But I wanted to quickly just show you how simple it would be to sort of set up these types of ads. They're really easy. So we can publish that right now, and that's it. It goes off to get approved. These ads pretty much get approved the same day in most cases. And, give that a go. If you've got any questions about it particularly, let me know. But that's how these guys and girls have run ads like this. Or like Cinch. That's what you call a fixed ad. So obviously they've gone and created that there, which again you can do. That looks like a 250 by 300 size ad, which is pretty cool. And then same again, which is the most popular one, to be fair. This one here, Ricardo. I don't know what that one is. It'd be 7. I don't know what size that is, but basically you can get a group of sizes. These are what they call traditional, display ads. It's just about getting the result. Again, the most important thing about it is once someone actually clicks on the ad, where are we going to drive people to? Now, before you go and say, my homepage, don't. Okay, big mistake. Yeah, big mistake. But it's all about what you need more than what you want, really, more than anything else. It's got to have a commercial viability to it as well, boys and girls. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, again, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, then please do subscribe. Hit that bell notification, and every time I do little content snippets like this for you, you'll be one of the first in the world to know. All right, but if you enjoyed it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. Have a great day. Take care.